Are you planning to vote this election?
Yes.
What's your opinion on the political leaders, especially the top two?
I think they're interesting. I mean, inevitably, there's never a perfect choice, but I think they're all right.
So what do you think of Carney?
I think he's an interesting guy. His background with the UK and being a top manager there of their banking system and everything around him, I think it's, I don't know, a little skeptical, but I think he's an all right leader for the Liberals.
So do you think he can pull off a win?
Honestly, I was pretty surprised when he joined the leadership race for the Liberals and the polls went in his favor. I think we haven't seen him have a proper debate yet, so I think that's going to be the turning point. Once that happens, and if he can hold himself in that election or that debate, then I think the polls could sway in his favor.
Yeah, but he's pulled out of the French debate. Do you think that's a good thing for him?
No, not at all.
And especially since Quebec is threatening to separate in 2026. So would it be a good idea for us to have a leader who can't speak French deliberate that?
No, not at all. I completely agree.
Yeah. And also he's refused to meet any of Alberta's demands.
Yep.
Is that a good idea?
Absolutely not. That's one of our strongest provinces in terms of their economy, and one thing that I like with the opposition leader, Pierre Poilievre, is the idea of booming our oil production, and that's something that Carney has no plan of doing, so I don't think it's a good thing that he's not swaying in favor of Alberta.
Oh, definitely. And I personally view it like this, that if we get a Carney government in, we might actually have a national unity crisis on our hands. That's what Alberta is actually. It's their words.
Yep.
And with Quebec trying to separate too, I think that might not be such a good thing for Canada. So do you think then a Liberal government wouldn't be good for Canada otherwise?
I wouldn't say it'd be ideal for Canada. Trading with the United States is the biggest thing on our radar right now, and that should be on our radar right now. And I don't think that Carney's going to handle that whole situation well. Canada has a great chance to bring back all the production at home and boom our economy, and that's something that Carney just doesn't plan on doing.
Yeah. So one thing, just if you're indecisive about who to vote for, I'm pointing students towards a podcast and telling them that if they want a good idea of who the political leaders are, go watch the podcast.
Yeah, don't just watch CBC.
Yeah, definitely don't, because I actually did some polling of my own recently, and those who watch CBC, they actually have a more positive view of people like Carney and a much more negative view of Trump and everything else.
That's not surprising at all.
So yeah, I would also direct you towards the Jordan Peterson, if you haven't watched it.
Of course.
His interview with Pierre Poilievre.
I thought podcasts like that are an excellent opportunity for leaders to show themselves in an unscripted manner, and I think that podcast with Jordan Peterson, he's it's up for debate how good Jordan Peterson is and his views and everything, but I think that shines some good light on Pierre Poilievre and how well he can show himself in interviews like that. And I think it'd be interesting to see if Carney would ever do a podcast like that and how he could handle himself in that.